somebody just said something about the Ukraine. And I thought, are they still at war? I realized, wow. They've been at war just long enough to be going the way of the Palestinian children. Like the Palestinians, they threw in this video saying, help the Palestinian children in war, and it looked just like the Ukraine. I talked about it. And it's like they are now becoming that. This whole time where it was fresh and fun is coming to an end for us here. Hell, they're not even talking about the damn shootings in fucking supermarkets and schools and churches and everywhere else anymore. You always hear about a church. That tells you who's in control of the network. Almost said it, but I don't want to put an idea in anybody's head. I really don't. I don't. Just by not saying it, I put an idea in somebody's head. So, well, what do you get? What do you get? You stupid bastard. You're going to be either in a fucking hole for the rest of your life in prison, or a hole for the rest of your life, eternity, in the ground. Don't fucking do it. There's still time. And I approve this message. With Ukraine. And it reminded me as I said that. I was like, it flashed through my mind. Because it's not all pervasive anymore. The Ukraine. Are they still at war? It reminded me of something a long time ago. I said, I was in a place, and we were quarantine years, and I was a quintessential worker, you know. And it occurred to me one day, and I said to somebody, are we at war with anyone anymore? Because there was nothing about the war on TV. People were like, get the fuck away from me. I don't want to fight with you. You give me the sick. And so everybody went home for a while or something. I'm sure there was stuff going on, but you never heard about it anymore. They must have been doing some spectacular behind the scenes shit at that point. 2019, 2020, that's when I was thinking, are we at war with anybody anymore? And what I realize now, because of the COVID, was all the rage. It's not such a big deal anymore. The COVID's going the way of the HIV and AIDS. They never said HIV back then. It was always AIDS. Ooh, you get it. Ah, you're going to get it. Ooh, you're going to get one dirty, whoring Gaylord gets the AIDS. Every husband in town's going to catch it. I don't know. It must be airborne. People got bored with the COVID. Wasn't doing well on the news, I suppose, anymore. People had to really lose their minds and say shit that they don't believe in order to keep people watching, because they were getting so bored with it. They're like, when's it gonna happen? And so they got rid of the COVID, and all of a sudden, we got World War III coming on. See that? I said, what happened? Are we at war with anyone anymore? And every one of you can say, oh, but we're not in a war. But, oh, we've got the Lend-Lease Act. We're giving them equipment. I don't know if they're doing under the Lend-Lease Act or not, like they did with Great Britain while we were sitting back here smoking fat cigars and they were getting fucking bombed in London or wherever the hell it was, the country. Where, oh. So are we at war with anyone right now? Yeah, I suppose we are. It's just simmering. Watch, pot never boils, but turn your head for a minute, it's gonna blow up on you.